All right. Wow. Happy Resurrection Sunday for those of us who celebrate the Easter holiday. We are so glad to have you on this evening. We know you spent the day worshiping and then with family and friends. You're probably all stuffed and full, but look at you guys. You still tuned in to hear about an amazing opportunity that a lot of people all over the world actually are really excited about. We've got a team of people here who've invited our guests tonight because they found out about this opportunity not too long ago and they thought enough about it, not just to want to get the benefits for themselves, but to share with you. So if you are a guest tonight, I promise you, this is going to be time well spent. We're not going to keep you long. I'm going to move through these slides at a rapid pace, but still you're going to get the understanding. Note takers are money makers. So grab a pen, get a pencil. You'll want to jot some things down. If you could do me a favor and turn off your video for a moment while we go through these slides, I'd appreciate those videos off. That way nobody is distracted by seeing you doing whatever you are doing there on your video. And with that, I'm going to pull up the slides and we are going to get started. So let me share my screen. Okay. All right, guys. So why are we here tonight? Maybe you are like Dr. Crawford and somebody just called you 15 minutes ago, like Daryl did him, and said, I've got an amazing opportunity for you to take a look at. Hey, can you jump on this Zoom for a few minutes? Thank you, Dr. Crawford, for doing that so quickly. So we're here tonight to hear about a company called Travorium. Think travel, think emporium, put it together, and you have Travorium. So Travorium is an opportunity that helps people to travel more, travel better, and travel for less, but it's not just travel. I want you to think of, write down, put it in the chat, the word lifestyle. This is the Better Life Company, and we are helping people to save money on all the ways they do life. But travel is one of those big things that everybody in the world wants to do. It seems like everyone in the world wants to travel the world. And so travel is like at the forefront. So tonight you are being introduced to the Better Life Company. I love that this company is 13 years old, that it is solid. It has weathered COVID, still standing strong. It is debt-free, bills paid in advance. It's been through recessions, still here, led by the awesome couple, David and Adela Hart. So I got to meet these two back in February when I attended the first leadership conference that I went to for the company. So I was in Dubai in October. I went there for a blockchain conference. I was selling nodes, making good money, but I haven't worked a job since 2004. I say I'm psychologically unemployable. And since this was node sales, and sales, you just got to keep on selling, it felt like a job. And I'm like, ugh, can't stand jobs. So I said, Lord, I literally stood in my hotel room, guys, and I prayed a prayer. I said, Lord, I need residual income, $20,000, $25,000 a month, whether I get out of bed or not. And we know with God, all things are possible. I said, Lord, I don't need it to take long. I need to quit. Well, lo and behold, he answered and fast. Within 48 hours, I was sitting in my hotel lobby. A young lady was sharing with me how she had traveled to Dubai before she moved there and stayed at a five-star place for $1. Went to Cabo, Mexico for $9, not per night, but for the whole stay. So that really grabbed my attention. I love seeing the world. I love learning about new cultures. I just love expanding my horizons. So the travel part got me. And then she started telling me how she was saving on all the ways that she does life. She was telling me about how she was saving on dining and shopping and entertainment. And if people were golfers, they could save on golfing. If people were foodies, they could save on eating out. If people were into fishing, they could save on that. It's just an incredible lifestyle membership. So all that was like, okay, that's good. Watch the video on the way home on the plane. Got home, ran upstairs. I said, all right, let me look at YouTube and see what YouTube says about the compensation. And when I saw that compensation, it sealed the deal. We're going to get to that in a few moments, but we're doing business in over 64 countries. 64 countries. So literally, you can make money while you are sleeping. And in fact, that's what billionaire Warren Buffett says we all need to do. He said, if you don't find a way to make money while you are asleep, you are going to work until you die. If you guys are like me, you don't like the sound of that. There comes a time, I'm sure, where you want to stop your efforts of being on a job, stop your efforts of always having to be on the grind and on the hustle, but you don't want your money to stop, do you? So it takes what I call make hay while the sun is shining. Prepare while you are still working for the time when you're going to stop. Prepare now for retirement. Prepare now for the future with putting in place an awesome secondary, or maybe this is a third stream of income for you where you can make money while you're sleeping. So anytime we're looking at an opportunity, it should be in an industry that is expanding, not shrinking. Well, what about the travel industry? What's happening with that? Right now, it is a $10 trillion industry and growing. By 2033, in the next 9 years, it's going to be a $15 trillion industry. People have been traveling since baby Jesus's day, when Mary and Joseph were looking around for a place to stay and there was no room at the what? At the inn. So back then people were traveling, and now people are traveling, and they will continue. So this is the business of dreams. And speaking of dreams, I want you all, especially our guests here tonight, seeing this for the first time, I want to implore you to start dreaming again. I know sometimes life can be hard and challenging. We think things are going to happen at a certain time, and maybe it doesn't happen on our time schedule. And we feel like, oh, by this time, maybe I thought I'd be a little further. Maybe I thought I'd be on a beach somewhere, a private island, and I am not. Well, guys, this is what I want you to do. I want you to take those dreams that you have put on the shelf, dust them off, pull them down, and know, as Napoleon Hill says in Think and Grow Rich, whatever the mind of a man or a woman can believe or conceive, he or she can what? Say achieve. You can achieve it. So tonight we're going to share some things with you that's going to help you to achieve the lifestyle that you want. Tonight we're going to share some things with you that's going to help you to achieve that income, the residual income that you would love. And some of the things I really love about this opportunity, y'all, we are having fun. This team is having a good time. We're learning, we're growing together. This is easy to explain because we don't have to explain it. It's just sending a person to a presentation like you are doing tonight, sending them a recorded video. So it's easy to explain and it's easy to do. So again, not just travel, but saving on all the ways that you do life, and even saving on travel. I loved it when the young lady Tia, who shared this with me when I was in Dubai, said, yeah, you can stay at 5-star places for 2-star prices. I was like, what? I'm a 5-star kind of girl, aren't you? And don't you want to do 5-star but not have to pay 5-star? That's me. That piqued my interest. Then she started talking about below travel agent rates. I'm like, wow, I'm glad this isn't something where you got to be a travel agent. I don't like planning stuff for people, but if I could get travel agent rates or below, I like that. Boy, do I love cruising. You can save on cruises. We have cruise portals, car rentals, parks, tours, activities, entertainment. In fact, again, any way you do life. We have Diana Ross tickets. Somebody was telling me about Chris Brown tickets. I mean, whether it's concerts, whether it is comedy shows, all of this, you've got savings in your back office. And for my people who love sports, well, Juan told me a couple of days ago, he saw Charlotte Hornet tickets for just $4. And another young lady, her father saved $1,200 on NFL tickets when it was NFL season. So what is Travorium? What are the benefits? When you say, oh man, Boomy, I love what you were talking about tonight. This value is incredible. I want to get started. You're going to sign up as a platinum member. Now, these are the benefits. As a platinum member, you're going to get what's called travel points every month. Write that down if you're taking notes. Remember, note takers are money makers. So travel points, 270 of them, and they compound. And they allow you to buy down your travel on our phenomenal, fabulous world tours and getaways. So what that does is it gives people the opportunity to travel to some bucket list destination once every 6 months if you want to, for pennies on the dollar. When you see these rates, your jaws are going to drop open. So we're helping people to upgrade their lifestyle, to get to places they haven't gotten to, or to go back to places that they love, but now not have to spend as much money. We're going to show you how to book at travel agent rates. And my favorite part, y'all, is the income opportunity. This isn't about getting something from you. This is about getting something to you. And we want to show you how to earn money 24/7 from anywhere around the world. You know, residual income hits differently. When you are on your job, you're exchanging that time for dollars. You work a certain amount of hours, they pay you a certain amount of money. Most times, you're working just hard enough to keep from getting fired, and they're paying you just enough to keep you from quitting. Life should not be that way for 40 years. We have found a better way, and it is Travorium. So let me do some comparisons for you. So we all know about the third-party booking sites, right? Like booking.com, Orbitz, Expedia. Well, let's do some comparisons to them. Let's look at a 9-night stay in beautiful Monte Carlo, Miami Beach, top of the line hotel, 9 nights. Their price, $4,400. Our price, same stay, same room, same time, just $2,300. Now let's go someplace where everybody loves Las Vegas, right? It's the lights, it's the shows, it's the bling, it's the money, the sound of the money coming down. You can stay at Harris Hotel and Casino for $293 a night. Not bad on Expedia. But what is the rate for Travorium? $15.46. Look at that difference there. And then the Fairmont Grand Del Mar. This is in San Diego. This is like a 5-star place, top of the line, all the amenities. 6 nights. People are paying on a third-party site $5,000, and they are paying it no problem because it's worth it. But through your Travorium site, the same accommodations, same time, just $1,900. Look at that savings, over $3,100 in savings. Plus, with this site, you get 3% cash back in loyalty points. So I had someone to say, okay, so is this just about saving on hotels? Absolutely not. It is not. We have 5 different travel portals, 3 different ones for like the hotels and cruises and car rentals and things of that nature. But I want to hone in on next, the getaways and the world tours. These are the fabulous ways to travel that use your travel points. Now, hotels are fine, but what about when you want to spread out? You want to take the family, you want a condo, 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom condo. We're giving you access to more than 2,000 resorts without having to own a timeshare. 2 months before I saw this fabulous opportunity, I was in Williamsburg, Virginia, taking a timeshare tour, promised myself I would not buy. 8 hours later, I committed to $17,000. And when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh. With Travorium, no blackout dates, no contracts, no I gotchas. With the timeshare, blackout dates and contracts, no opportunity to make money, all kinds of I gotchas, and just the remorse of, I wish I had not gotten myself into this. Well, let's talk about these getaways. So getaways are for a week's time. You don't have to stay the whole week, but they are for a week. It's when you want to spread out and take the family and kids and have a full kitchen so you don't have to spend money at the restaurant every night. Get your groceries, put it in the full refrigerator and just relax in the spacious accommodations. So maybe you want to go to Canary Islands, Spain, 8 days, 7 nights. The retail rate, which is good, is $8.99. Travorium rate after you applied those awesome travel points, just $7. Well, let's go over to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. Again, 8 days, 1 bedroom suite, $12.99. Travorium rate, $149. Now, you got to take the kids and grandkids to Orlando, right? They got to go see Mickey. You don't want to just be there for 3 days. Take them for 7 nights and get a 2 bedroom suite. Apply your travel points, and now you're there for just $142 with the whole family. Y'all, is that good or is that great? I want y'all to type great and put that in the chat because I know you were thinking, man, that's great. I haven't seen a way to get those types of rates for a week stay at a resort accommodation, and you don't have to take any type of timeshare tour. Now, let's go to our world tours. I think the world tours is like my favorite way of travel on this platform because I like people doing stuff for me. So this is curated travel, meaning it's organized and put together for us. So when you look in your back office, you're going to click on Dreamcations. You're going to click on World Tours, and you're going to see that separated by months, you'll see June, July, August, September, all through the year, are beautiful bucket list vacations that you'll see the dates that they are, and you'll see how they have been put together. So, for example, maybe you see under August, Venice, Italy, and you look and it's okay, it's 5 days in Italy, breakfast included, glass factory tour, retail rate $1,100, not bad. After I apply my points from Travorium, just $249. Wow. Now, everybody wants to get to Dubai. If you haven't been there, it's about richness. It's about opulence and luxury. I love Dubai. Been there twice, going back a third time on Travorium's dime this year. I'm speaking that. And a 5-star hotel there for 6 days, including a phenomenal spread of a breakfast every day, guys. Retail, $1,600. You would pay it all day long for Dubai. Travorium rate, just $379. And you know what I really love? I love all-inclusive vacations. So let's go over to Montego Bay, Jamaica. 5-star resort, 5 days, all-inclusive. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, all the food you can eat all day long, all your drinks. The price regularly, $2,100. Apply your points. Now, just $579. But wait, there's more, because your cost isn't just what you see here on the screen for you. This is for you and another person. So these rates are for 2 people. And now your jaw has dropped, right? You're like, wait a minute. Like, how can they do this? How can they give me an all-inclusive vacation for me and my spouse for just $579? So what's that, like $270 or something like that a piece, $240 a piece? Guys, nobody is doing travel and lifestyle like Travorium. 13-year-old company, and you probably have never heard of them. So whether you do a world tour in the country, like Las Vegas or New York or Hawaii, or whether you do it out of the country, like Bali, Indonesia, they got Thailand, they've got Doha, Qatar, I mean, all over Kazakhstan, you'll see they have about 100 world tours for the year. You're going to get these amazing jaw-dropping prices for 2. And I just found out recently, if you wanted to add in a child, you can look and see if that world tour will let you for just like $27 a night. Sometimes you can add on a third person for just like $37 a night. So when we open up for our testimonies, I want those of you who are about to go on your first world tour to please share, because the guests need to hear that this is real. So now I know you're asking, okay, Boomy, how much does this cost? Your timeshare was $17,000. What's this going to cost me? Like 2? No way. just $350 if you want to make money with us. We're going to show you the money in a minute. You're going to want to do that. But let me show you these 3 memberships to choose from. Now, there is the membership nobody gets, the membership that no one on our team has, and the membership that everyone chooses on our team, the most popular one called Platinum. Write down Platinum because that is where you want to be. So silver is $69.95 one time. Is just a travel site, just only for hotels, and you get no travel points. Nobody chooses silver. Titanium, one time, $149.95, 150 travel points a month, and you pay $75 a month for the titanium lifestyle membership. But let's move over to where everybody who's already a member on this line is and where you want to be. That is platinum. Why does everyone choose platinum? Because they get the most money that they can make. They get the deepest discounts and the most travel points. Remember, I told you 270. Guys, please value your travel points every month. You're going to see them compounding and compounding in your back office. And you're going to use those travel points to buy down the cost of the getaways and the world tours to pennies on the dollar. So this $135 a month, when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, is that it? From all the ways that we can save. We're saving on movies and saving on Subway and saving on restaurants and saving on tires. Rob saved on a car. We've got a young lady to save $500 on her mattress. We have Deborah on, her and her husband are saving $400 a month on her cell phone bill. Every way you do life, we're going to help you to save. So we're also going to show you how to make this $135 a non-expense for you. I know you're saying, okay, Boomy, tell me that. Like, how do I make that $135 go away? Guys, there are 8 billion people in the world. Most of those people would love to upgrade their lifestyle without breaking the bank and without having to spend a lot of money on their credit card. All you have to do is allow us to help you to find 3 out of 8 billion. That's it. 3 to profitability. So when you refer 3 people at the same membership level as you, platinum, you are now earning as much as you are spending. That $135 is not coming out of your credit card. No way. It's coming from the commissions that you are earning. So it's coming out of Travorium paying for it because you have referred 3. So our business model works like this. We don't advertise like those third-party booking sites do, spending millions of dollars. So they add on the cost of their advertising. Somebody has to pay for it, right? They add it on to the wholesale rate that they could give you. The rate that we give you, they could give you, but somebody has to pay for the media and the marketing. We pay for that. With Travorium, they're using our word of mouth advertising. You've been to see a good movie, you tell somebody, you went to a great restaurant, you told someone. So we refer people to things that we believe in, things that we enjoy and like and love all the time. Here, we're just doing the same thing, and now we're getting paid for it. So I want y'all to type in the chat, show me the money. I want to show you guys the money. Maybe you're on here tonight and you're like, I wasn't thinking about, a business opportunity, but I would love to have an extra $500 a month, maybe to pay off some debt. Maybe you like to have $1,500 a month to apply to your mortgage so you can pay your mortgage down in 15 years instead of 30. Maybe you're saying, you know what, Boomy? I'm like a big thinker. I'm talking about 6-figure income. I believe there's a millionaire in me. I believe that abundance is my birthright. Can you show me the big money? Is even 7 figures possible? Guys, we know whatever the mind of a man can believe or conceive, he can achieve. And it is business that makes people financially free. It is business that helps people to be 6- and 7-figure earners residually. So to get into the business, you're adding just $79 to that $269. So again, the platinum membership costs $269. If a person says, I don't want to do the business, but I want this fabulous membership, they only pay just $269.95 to get started. Most of us say, well, even if I don't work the business, I want to refer 3 in order that I don't have to pay that $135. So you still add this 79, whether you want to just refer 3 or whether you want to be all in and make money with us. And 269 plus 79 is that 350 you hear me talking about. So when you join in for the business, you get your websites, your back office, your marketing videos, your training, all the tax advantages. Like this 350 is a write-off. And when you sign up, we're going to say thank you and give you a free incentive trip. So you've got 7 days before you can start booking travel with Travorium as a 7-day waiting period. But immediately they're going to give you an incentive trip. Look tonight when you sign up, see all the different places around the world you can go in your incentive trip where you only have to pay the small amount for taxes and fees. Tia just came back from her incentive trip in Thailand. She only paid like $150 for her stay in Thailand. So much value here. Now, let's talk about getting the money to you. There's a place where you are in life, and there's a place where you want to be. So you want to find ways to move money from point A outside of your household to point B inside of your household. There's a lot of money out there in the world. All we got to do is move it. And so the way that we move it here is by showing people how to travel more, travel better, travel for less, and save money on the way that they do life, enjoy life, create memories with your family, and make money as you share this with people. And so when you refer 3, that opens you up for daily pay. Now, you're going to get a bonus when people join. Every single time someone joins, you get a $50 direct bonus at least. But then after you refer 3, that opens you up to this daily pay of $4.45. Multiply that times 30. Now your $135 a month is covered. So how many do you need to cover that $135? Just refer 3, and then you get into profitability. 3 memberships at Platinum starts your daily pay. But folks, you're not going to want to stay there, because when people get to be around our team, they get inspired. They start realizing, man, I want to grow more. I want to be more. I want to do more. I want to have more. Yes, I believe that I am prosperity, and I should live a life of prosperity and riches and opulence, not lack and limitation and scarcity. We're moving away from that. We're learning how to create our own economy. It doesn't matter who is in the White House, guys. You can prosper at any time when you learn to live in God's economy. And so with just 8 memberships on the left and 8 memberships on the right, let's say those 3 people you referred, now they start going out, they each refer 3. Now you're at a 1-star director like Barb, like Will, like Anthony and his wife. You're at $10 a day. Every day you wake up, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, $10 a day. That's an extra $500 to $700 a month. What would you do with that money? But you know what? You hang around champions like the people who invited you, you're not going to want to stay there. You're going to be inspired to say, okay, now what's the next level? It's $25 a day at 2-star. My 80-year young mom just made 2-star. 25 memberships on the left, 25 memberships on the right. You get this awesome championship ring right here. Now $25 a day is yours, and up to a $750 lifestyle bonus. And then as you see, guys, as people share and they get excited about their savings and they start telling their friends and they reach back to people they've been in business with before, you're going to see this thing growing. And you'll be at $70 a day like I just achieved. So our team is a 3-star director team, but we've got plans. We're doing this Blitz because we want to help people to grow in this business. And at 4-star, now you're going to be at $100 every single day, an extra $50,000 a year. Ask your boss for $50,000 a year raise. What is he going to say? Well, now you can write your own pay raise here with Travorium. But the coveted position is ambassador. 188 on your left, 188 on your right. We just have 2 legs, 2 teams. This is not you doing all this by yourself. When people share, somebody in New York tells somebody in California, who tells somebody in New Mexico, who tells somebody in Nigeria, who tells somebody in Kenya. Yes, 64 countries around the world you can be making money from. And you look and it's like, wow, this thing has really grown. I'm an ambassador. I'm making over $100,000 a year. That is the ambassador lifestyle. That is what I saw this made me say, oh my gosh, in previous businesses, I've had to grow teams of thousands of people to make a solid six-figure income. At Travorium, the thing I love about this compensation, small team, significant income. If you just had a small team of 25 in each leg, just two legs, so small team of 50, the person who invited you here tonight, some of the people they're going to sponsor are going to fall under you to help to push you up. People above you actually help to push you up for daily pay because there are people fall below you. Now you're getting comma money every single month. Residual income, y'all, hits differently. If you don't have it, I would bust down a wall to get it. So this ambassador lifestyle is amazing. $140 every single day, 7 days a week. An annual vacation to a 6-star resort. It's going to be somewhere where there is a Louis Vuitton store. This year in Dubai, they're going to shut down the store, give you a shopping card for $2,500, sometimes more, a personal shopper, and let you do your thing in the Louis store. They're going to give you a flight credit, not just for you, but you and your spouse. And now, because we're booming all over the world, people in Russia are coming in like crazy. The French speaking team is coming in like crazy. Africa has discovered us. That's blowing up. So you get to share in what's called the global bonus pool. The significance of that is now you're making money off of all these other countries, and you may just be here in the United States. So you're getting paid from business done all over the world. So this daily pay goes all the way up to executive chairman, which is $3,200 a day. Look, the choice is yours. Do you want a little or do you want a lot? CEO David Hart has put it all on the table. This is a $10 trillion industry that we get to monetize. Last year, over 34,000 people joined. This slide is outdated. Over 34,000 people joined. Over 3,000 people joined just last month, guys. And it is projected that we're going to grow by another 80,000 memberships this year. So I'm telling you, opportunities don't go away. They just go to someone else because people all over the world are seeing this. I don't care what you are doing. Maybe you're in crypto, maybe you're in another business. I tell people whether you're in real estate, insurance, maybe you are in construction. If you love to travel, if you love to save money, then this membership is for you. So right now, I want us just a couple of people to unmute and just share their quick testimony so our guests can hear that this thing is real. We want to know, what is this doing for you? Those of you who already said yes, so unmute quickly, please, and let's see who's
It's getting me to Punta Cana.
Go ahead, girl. Talk to us, Erica.
Yeah, it's getting me to Punta Cana, and I appreciate that. You can't get the $300 is better than you can get anywhere. So I'm just so happy that we have this opportunity in front of us. It's very exciting. We are opening, like you said, we're in 64 countries. And Africa is building now. I'm excited. My husband got in yesterday. He's excited. He's been on Zoom meetings all weekend. I'm like, look at you. So this is a family
tell him the significance. What language does your husband speak, and where is he from?
He's from Congo and was raised in Senegal. So he's speaking the Zoom he was in yesterday was Swahili. And we found out yesterday that we have 3 new presentations coming in our back office. We have a Swahili presentation coming. We have a Kirundi presentation and a Kinyarwanda presentation for Uganda and Burundi. So we have 3 new African presentations coming. And it is just, this is the place to be. I promise you.
Absolutely. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. That was Erica from Houston. Who's next? I see you, Dawn. Go ahead and talk to us.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Good evening, everyone. So listen, I've been in network marketing for over 2 decades. And in the last year, I was like, you know what? I'm hanging it up. I have been a serial entrepreneur for those 2 decades, and I've enjoyed it. I've loved it, but I was getting kind of tired. So when Boomy came to me with this opportunity, I was like, Boomy, I'm retired. I'm not doing network marketing no more. But I'm so glad that I looked. I'm so glad that I took a look, and I'm so glad that I joined. I mean, this opportunity, this company has, just given me so much more than I expected and even thought that I could have. Like, it's not just the money and the travel, but really the connection with the people. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of great, great people in this company. And just like the, CEO, David and Adela Hart, their last name is Hart. They have a heart for people. That is what we encounter throughout the whole company. We get great, great training with Boomy, with corporation, with the whole company. And I'm just really excited to be here. And yes, I am going to Punta Cana in May. I'm so excited. And so I'm with Travorium. I'm sticking with it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Awesome. Thanks, thank you, Dawn. Can't wait to be in Punta Cana with you. I want to see if Will, are you available to step up and talk tonight for the men? Because we got some men who are doing some great things here. As I said, Anthony made 1 star. Will just made 1 star, but they got their sights set on moving up to 2 star. Will, if you are available, can you just share a little bit about your experience and then tell the guests what they need to do to get started?
All right. I am here, Boomy.
Thank you.
Thank you for that awesome presentation again. So I just want to say this before I close. I'm not sure about every state, but in the state of Washington, if you have a 4-wheel drive vehicle and you need tires for that vehicle, you cannot buy 1 or 2 tires. You have to buy all 4 at once. That's the state law. And so by having this membership, I can get those tires at a discount instead of paying retail for them. So, and I have a 4-wheel drive vehicle, so I'm so happy for this membership. So thankful for it. And we're also going to Punta Cana next month. And, our first world tour is really exciting. So this is real, guys. If everybody knew the value of this, people would be standing in line to get it. Mm-hmm. All right. So if you're here for the first time tonight, someone invited you to take a look at this. Get back to the person that invited you. Let them know if you're a 1, 2, or 3. 1 being you're not interested, or you may have missed something and you have some questions. You need to get those questions answered. Number 2, you like what you saw and heard, and you want to take advantage of this lifestyle membership that we call the Amazon of Lifestyle. 3, you would like to you like what you saw and heard, and you would like to take advantage of the daily pay and get your membership taken care of and earn that extra money like we are with this lifestyle membership with the daily pay. Is just so amazing. All right. So get back with the person that invited you. Let them know if you're a 1, 2, or 3. And we are going to have another Zoom on tomorrow evening. Is that correct?
That is correct.
If you're excited about what you saw tonight, bring someone with you tomorrow night. They may join you. Okay. Back to you,
Absolutely. Boom. Thank you so much, Will. So to all of our guests, go ahead and text your number to the person who invited you right now. We know we have mainly 3s, maybe some 2s. I'm here to answer any last questions. Let's get you started tonight. And as Will said, do what people are doing. They're signing up immediately. They're getting excited. They're telling people and inviting them back here tomorrow, same time, same station. Okay. So this has been 7 full days of
I need you to drink some hot tea tonight, Boomy. I need you to drink some hot tea tonight.
Oh. She said my voice. I'm like, my voice is giving out because we've been back to back to back. But this has been fun. This has caused momentum. We are exceeding our goals, guys. And so this is what we're doing tomorrow night, Easter Monday. Load it up. Let's pack it out. Start tonight, inviting people for tomorrow. Invite all day. Let's get those numbers up for tomorrow. And then what we're going to do for all of those who are just learning about our team, we've got team trainings for for you. We got a Travorium University for you to help you. We just don't sign people up and let them go. We're going to help you to get the result that you want to get. And we have a schedule of normal conference calls. We'll get back to that regular schedule, but then we're going to talk about doing our BIT group, Billionaires in Training flavor of things as well. And we'll interject that in, because people will be like, oh no, I don't want the Blitz to end, but I do need to save my voice. What we are doing tomorrow, let's make it a great grand finale of days with a packed out call. So I want everybody to unmute. Let's everybody go ahead and unmute right now, and let's leave with some energy, congratulating all of our guests for making the decision to join us here with our family, the Big Group in Travorium. Congratulations to all of our guests.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Welcome to the team.
Good job.
Welcome to the team, to the family. Have a great night, everyone.
Congratulations.
Family.
All right. See you guys. See you, Terrell. Terrell, give me a call. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.